Welcome, everyone. Dr. Thor here to introduce you to the futuristic and finest advanced technology available on the planet today. Of course, that only comes from radionic tech. The old technologies that are going back over 100 years, old machinery that goes back 20, 30 years has been changed little. All of this is now passe. It's in the past. Why use inferior technologies when everything is offered to you here? And one of those amazing products here is the 8 hertz revolution of new generation products. And of course, Radionic Tech is leading the way. Now, the empowering and amazing frequency that 7.8 to 8 hertz has been proven to be the empowerment frequency of all frequencies. It creates a giant vortex of energy where you can reach high levels of empowerment on every level, whether it's spiritual or even in the physical world. This has been researched now for over 50 years by noted professionals in the field. People like Bob Beck, Andrei Pusharek, and others have went around the world and actually researched what is the actual brain frequency that all masters get in. Huna masters, voodoo masters, hands-on healers, great psychics, remote viewers, all of the people that generate huge amounts of amazing powers, have amazing abilities, all go into 8 hertz as the gateway energy to amazing empowerments. Bob Beck, in particular, went around the world selling biofeedback instruments, and when he was doing so, he tested all the people he went to. He's tested all the people in around the world who had these great abilities, and every single one of them went into this 7.8 to 8 hertz frequency in their brain state before achieving anything. This research continues today, and it keeps being confirmed. So while this industry has been complicated by frauds, misinformation, and of course horrible underfunding, the bottom line is that this is an irrefutable fact that continues to be proven with everyone that does research, including myself. So what does all this mean? Well, the great thing about this is that it's very easy to bring this into your personal life. And there are many tools at different levels of cost that everyone can get for themselves. One of the great things is that you can personally empower yourself using some simple but powerful tools that have been around for a while. So you can bring this into your life. There's no training. There's nothing you have to do. There's no learning. There's no courses to take. With Radionic Tech, you just take the technology out, plug it in, put it on, or whatever it takes to activate it. And of course, use one of our amazing and exclusive activator discs, and you are ready to go. This is real technology. This is what has to be made for a public that needs quick, fast empowerment, that can't take the time to learn arcane, almost ridiculous systems. Real technology empowers you here and now. And of course, all of Radionic Tech's tools are like that. Our whole new generation of tools empower you instantly. You want to learn to become a master? Well, you can take courses and do that, but that's not required. That's for a select few that have the time and the interest to want to train themselves. The bottom line is that you want to use it now. You want to get benefits now, not learn something, not figure it out, not have to go through trial and error. No, we've done all that for you. Real technology empowers you right now. You don't need to learn a program. You don't have to buy super expensive junk. You don't need to call a helpline or a tech advisor in some country that doesn't even speak your language. No, none of that is needed anymore. Not with radionic tech and not with my master engineering and high consciousness states that I have brought to you the finest technology available on the planet. And the 8 hertz revolution is now in full swing. For years it's been known and for years it's been ignored, but now we have the tools. And thanks to well-made electronics from China, we are able to bring you this tech at ridiculously low prices. So let's talk about our newly designed 8 hertz generator, which uses tube amplification. The only way to get pure 7.8 to 8 hertz is through the use of tubes. Tubes produce a very unique resonance. This has been known by music producers for many, many years, and you'll see the top producers of any music will be using tube amplifiers. Now, these are very expensive and can cost tens of thousands of dollars. But if we have a great model here that is very reasonably priced. And not only that, it involves our new system. An entire system that is involved with this particular 8 hertz generator. So let's highlight that, and then we'll get back into these other amazing tools that we have. This amazing little system that's delivered directly to your house from the manufacturer, and you will also be getting our amazing activator discs. You get 5 of them. You get an activator disc that goes under the unit first. This changes the common electronics into electronics that can handle subtle energies. Very, very important. Now, while this puts out a great resonance, if you want to channel other energies through it and be able to use those energies and bring them into your life at a higher level, you do need to transmute the common electronics to a higher energy. Now, we're the only ones that know how to do this in our exclusive disc, which, by the way, these are examples. What you actually get will probably be different. On top of that, you put our special Radionic broadcast disc. Again, these are examples. What you get probably will be different. Most of them are new discs. Most of them will have a basic number here as to actually empower your individual device. Each one of these, each one of our tools will have a specific activator disc, which will have its own cosmic code here that will then trigger this device specifically. And of course, these change all the time. We're constantly updating. You will get the finest and best technology available at that time. So don't get hung up on what you see here. These are examples. You know, an organization that's really tuned in is constantly discovering new things. This is a world with endless things to discover, endless information, and you are brought to these at the time that you need it. Now, once you've done that and you've placed this under your unit here, you then choose what you want. And again, these are examples here. This is for going into high mental states, but what you're given are discs that are for vitality, healing. You're giving discs for protection, and you're giving a disc for success. There's a typical success disc. So if that's what you wanted to put around you, those energies, that would be the disc that you put on top of the other 2. And then when you need things like protection or higher well-being, or that you may have some illness problems, well, then you put in something that would be used for that on top of it. You generally use one at a time. And all you have to do is put your machine on top of these discs. You're done. Do you need training to do that? You need to figure out how to do that? Well, I don't think so. This is what master technology is all about. Others want to send you booklets and big courses, and they want to sell you on garbage because they don't understand what they're doing to begin with. Of course, not Dr. Thor's stuff. So you've got the energy right there. It is now being broadcast in your environment throughout your entire house, and your person. And all you have to do to direct it a little further is get yourself a picture of yourself, and it should be a Polaroid picture. And you can get Polaroids anywhere, people. They're easy to get, and they're relatively inexpensive. You do need to get an activator disc for your camera as well, but that's another issue. If you don't have that, use any good photo that you have out there. But remember, shortcuts means short results. Use it the right way and you get premium results. So you take your photo, you put it on the machine, done. Was that hard? I don't know if I could do that, Dr. Duh. I'm kind of stupid, but even I get it. Well, that's right, dumb guy. The bottom line is that's it. You're done. That's tech, baby. That's not learning a difficult garbage program produced by some moronic IT guy that lives in a fantasy world that grew up with numbers stuck in his nose. No, this is the kind of technology that a master produces, and only Dr. Thor and Radionic Tech can do it. These are all exclusive technologies. These are all exclusive, non-copyable products. So don't be fooled by idiots and buffoons who think that they know something. Nobody can copy Radionic Tech. So this system is available right now. These systems are delivered pretty quickly, and everyone should have this in their home. If you don't have a cleared out, pure energetic environment, you will produce nothing because your entire environment will be filled with junk producing toxic energies that create failure and illness and everything that goes. But you can easily prevent that. Remember, this is a complete system now. We will be making, and we have right now, 50, 60 discs for anything you possibly could need. Any energy that you need can be put actually underneath this particular unit. All you've got to do is get the discs. So once you get a system of some sort, the ones you like the best, all you have to do is find what energies you need for that particular time, and there will be endless amounts of these energy discs. We expect to make them for just about every possible situation you can think of. Something new comes up, there are some problems in the world or in general, we will produce a disc that you can just order, put it under your unit, and you're going. You don't have to buy a bunch of other things. Now remember the 8 hertz revolution. This is a complete system unto itself, but there's lots of other things you should be using as well. And remember, we've been selling these for a little while now, which are basically the classic Tesla watch that was basically designed by Andrei Pouchard, the famous parapsychologist, medical doctor, etc. And these are beautiful timepieces that are out there that, when originally made, were $800 to $1,200. But now we're able to get these at reasonable prices and have passed that on to you. But remember, these low costs for watches are very limited. The supply of the low-cost watches are limited. When those are sold out, you will not be able to get these. They will be priced in the super high categories. It could be as high as $800 to $1,500. So if you're interested in this, make sure you order these now. And these themselves come with their own system. You'll again be getting activator discs that you place your watch on, and those activator discs will purify and project the energy out. You will be getting, again, a radionic broadcast disc. And then you can use the same procedure. Basically, you'll be doing the exact same thing that you're doing with the bigger unit. You can do with this. But let's not get carried away here. Remember, you cannot reproduce the effects of a big, powerful unit with a little watch. But it certainly is a great, inexpensive system, and it's part of the price of the watch. The discs are not extra. So you'll get an activation disc. You'll get a radionic broadcast disc. And you will get a basic prosperity disc you put on top of that. You put your watch on that, and this energy, the 8 hertz, activates the disc. And of course, you put your picture under like you do with everything, and you've got a whole system right there. This is all part of the new Radionic Tech whole system in one product. So every product we're making should be, in one way or another, a system unto itself. So right here, you have a whole radionic manifesting system, and you've got the great watch, which now you can pump that miracle energy right into you. I wear this pretty much most of the day, and in the nighttime, I use one of these really limited availability watches. These are very light. I don't know if you could call these unisex. They're small. You know, regular watches, big watches are new, people, but everybody used to wear small watches like this. But you can see the difference here. But this is great for women, children, etc. And I sleep with this with this type of watch on, and this is extremely limited. This was there's a special actual small number of these that were kept in somebody's exclusive store for a while. These were originally produced in 2000, by the way, but kept brandy new in the box and was left to someone's estate. But these are on sale now for ridiculously low prices. And guess what? You get it as a system. You get the discs, you get the disc with the watch, and you use it just as I said before. But you're talking about saving a lot of money. You can also use these watches if you have radionic devices and other things. So if you have a regular radionic device, you have, here's our fantastic side generator. You can take your watch and you can put it on here to empower the system further. So you can pump that in there, pump it into the plate, put your photograph on the machine, and now you're sending powerful 8 hertz through this. Or let's say you have a regular radionic machine that has plates, etc. Well, these things can be easily used in that manner. So again, you get your classical type radionic machine like this. And you take your watch on the in-play, you dial as normal, and now you've amplified and are sending that amazing, manifesting, purifying, empowering energy to whomever it is that you've dialed in and you've put on here. Again, you always have to put a witness of whomever the target is. And again, oops, I didn't quite see it. It has to be a Polaroid. And these are available. Fuji makes Polaroid cameras, has been for many years, and they're all about under $100, which include film. You do need to get an activator disc for the camera so that it changes it. The film will then be energized. The Polaroid will be energized even further. All of these are critical steps to get these things work. Years of research, study, and expenses went into all that, and cutting corners will cut your results, or you may get no results at all. So grab these when you can. These are going to be running out soon. There's not very many of these left. Be one of them that can get this and use it. This is a lifetime tool again. This is a watch that runs on a battery. You could take actually the band off of it if you don't want to wear it, even though I recommend people do when you sleep, etc. Maybe you don't use a watch. Everybody's got phones. Personally, I hate that, but whatever you into, dude. So the whole idea is that you should wear this at night, place it on your body, whatever you want to do, place it on your machines. It all does amazing work. So use that 8 hertz. It's simple, it's easy, and we offer the tools to do it. And it doesn't end there. Does the fun ever stop, Dr. Thor? No, it doesn't, dumb guy. So the fun continues to go on. Another great tool that we have just discovered is an 8 hertz battery generator. Now here's the battery inside. This just plugs into with your typical USB plug. And you have this beautiful little 8 hertz generator. Now again, nothing beats tube amplification. You're not going to beat the tube amplification. But these are not cheap. And secondly, maybe you want many items that can help you. Now, here's another thing that you can use on a machine or by itself. I like to use this by itself as its own 8 generator radionic machine. Of course, what do you need? Well, you've got to get an activator disc. You've got to be able to convert the energies that are in here and that you're going to put on here into energies that can be broadcasted properly. And only exclusive Radionic Tech disc can do that. So don't get conned by anybody else. The other thing that you do is put your Radionic broadcast disc there. And this could change. This could be many types. Maybe it'll be an antenna design. There could be all sorts of things. And there's going to be these discs you can get. You know, here's another antenna design that you could actually use on here as well. And all of these can be bought inexpensively once you have the main unit. You then put that on top of it. And what do? You want to send a particular type of energy. So now it's broadcasting. You have an antenna or whatever. You don't necessarily have to use a double A. This is an antenna too. So, well, let's say you want to use protection. Well, here's a protection. You put that on there. So the unit is activated. It's now being broadcast. The energy that's in here and all here. This is broadcasting protection energy. And who do you broadcast it to? Who's ever in the photo. There you go. You have a Radionic 8 hertz machine for peanuts. Literal peanuts. Again, real technology is easy to use, and in many instances, it can be very low cost instead of spending a fortune for a lot of junk that is difficult to use. Here's a tool you use for the rest of your life. Here's a tool you can use every day, quick and easy, and you will start seeing results. All that from a little battery-operated 8 hertz generator, which is what, about 3-inch disc here? It's a beautiful little generator. All you need is to get those discs. And again, you buy this as a package. Want something that's non-electric in general, but is 8 hertz? Well, we have discovered this tool that has come out. But of course, this generates 8 hertz using I think it's called cymatic design. When the sound waves of 8 hertz were projected on a table or even like a drum, with sand on it, this was created. So this is an actual physical representation of 8 hertz. Really beautiful. These are custom made in Europe by one individual. Quite a little find and quite amazing. But again, this is limited. You want to broadcast it? You want to use it? Well, here we go again. Let's get into the amazing Radionic Tech actual system. Well, again, you need an activator disc. Now, this takes the 8 hertz and makes it be able to be broadcast. Then you need a broadcast disc. Simple as that. So now you're broadcasting, and you don't have to put anything else in there. Now you're broadcasting 8 hertz to whom? Who's ever in the photo. Now, was that hard, anybody? You know, you've been convinced that things have to be done by specialties. You know, your doctors have conned you using arcane Latin, and your lawyers who basically just fill out little forms, but you've all been conned. You've been disempowered. Now's the time to take your empowerment back. Don't be fooled by a bunch of junk produced by a bunch of the lowest life type of people out there that tend to be in this industry. There are dangers. This is powerful technology, and they don't want you to have it. They will feed you toxic garbage, as has already been done for 25 years with the poison that was given to people known as orgonite. So the whole idea is that get away from that. Purify your environment. And it can be done super easy. Does anything here that you just saw not something you can't do as a person who knows nothing about this field? Well, it's very easy. And every one of our products comes with a video to show you how to set it up. Basically, you've seen it here. But you'll just go to the video. It'll show you how to set up your products. And of course, our products come from all over the world. And instead of keeping inventories and all these other nonsense, most of our products are sent directly to you. You get them faster this way, it keeps the cost down, and everybody is happy. But you learn through instructional videos that are short, easy to understand, and you're in business. No learning, no courses to take, no great thinking that has to be done. new level of products that Radionic Tech is putting out is just astonishing how easy they are to use. Now, do you want to learn more? Do you want to become a master? Well, we have lots of courses. We'll explain the energies to you. We'll explain our technologies to you if you desire to do that. I'm not sure people really want that. And while I like to stress that as a master myself and as a person who wants to know a deeper understanding, well, do you really want to know how your car works? What you really care about in your car is that it doesn't get you to work and back. And does it not cost you a fortune? Do you need to know that's an internal combustion engine that runs on gasoline and you got a starter and an alternator? Oh, not really. Leave that to the experts. But if you want to become an expert and a master, we can train you. It's as simple as that. So, jump on the team, get the new tech that's out there. This is groundbreaking, it's exciting, and it's ready now. There's no delays in this. You can order these products right now. Go to the website, find out what's there, get the information you further need, and you'll be up and running in no time. Once you receive these items, you will be able to use them instantly. And there's really nothing to learn. I just showed you how to use that. Here's a little 8-hertz generator that is inexpensive. And what do? Can it get any easier, people? This, of course, has to be charged off of your computer or any other USB charging. You use your activator plate. You use your broadcast plate. You put this on it, and you put the photo. And now you're sending 8 hertz to that person. If you wanted to send them frequencies for healing, you put the healing disc on. Prosperity, you put that on. So you have and all you have to do is these discs are sold separately. You can get them for anything. And if you don't see what you want, let me know and we will make it for you at no additional cost. And the discs are reasonably priced. And like all of our tools, guess what? They last forever. They're lifetime tools. You're going to use these tools every day, 24 hours, 7 days a week. These tools will be used. Well, of course, the tube amplifier comes with 4 tubes, so that'll last you many, many years. And of course, this probably won't last 20 years, but it'll probably last you 5, 6 years without a problem as well. There's a battery in it, and eventually batteries don't recharge. But these can be replaced inexpensively. That's part of life. If you want to get away from it all, you don't want no electricity, well, get the amazing disc that puts out 8 hertz non-electrically. Mind-blowing, people. And who has the tech? Well, of course, Radionic Tech has the tech. And we're here to help and support you all the way. Unlike other organizations where you can't get a hold of the people, they can't talk to you, they won't give you pricing, or they're too busy sitting in a gym in a high school smelling stinky underwear, telling you how much they know. So the whole idea is that this is the kind of reality that's out there. Go with the best, use the best, change your life. We are in difficult times. If you want to survive and prosper, if you want to stay at heights of well-being, this is the kind of tech that you need. And it's available now, and everybody can afford one of these systems without a problem. Until next time.